Vonman, hi, it's me, Jimmy Bim. We're playing Mario fucking Odyssey. It's like session 6 or something. Bro, you don't even care, do you? I went through a tough day, okay? I had a tough day. It was a long day of work, alright? I was lifting and loading, Vodman, and this old guy comes up to me and he's like, they pay you full time for that? I'm like, first off, I'm in a rush, okay? Like, my store only gets 30 minutes to load. The default's an hour, and it's the busiest day of the month. Meaning I'm, you know? I gotta hurry. And I'm busting my ass going as fast as I can. This guy goes, hey, you pay full time for that? And I'm like, yeah. Ah. Just that? You don't need another job? Not like, you can do that just fine. You don't got, it's like part-time. You don't gotta do like a night job. And I'm like, no. And then I'm trying to lift stuff. And I Hulk Hogan this shit. I go, what you gonna do, brother? And I grab 4 giant bins and fucking hoist them up like that. They're covered in Cokes and your Pepsis. I'm a god. I'm unstoppable. I lift it. I almost drop it. Not because it's heavy, but because I almost laugh out of my fucking ass when he goes, whoa, shit, that's pretty strong. It just, what are you doing? Go in the store and leave me alone. Why are you like, what is this? But that was that. And then later in the day, I wanted to buy a Coke to, a Coke, Pepsi, whatever. I don't know. I got a fountain drink from a place, and I needed it really bad because I was dying. I didn't need it. I had water, but I mean, I need the boost. I don't get a boost from it either. You know what I mean? I wanted it. I wanted it. I don't know. I said needed. I said I needed it, and I felt like I dug a hole for myself. I wanted it. Anyways, I went to go get a Coke, and the person's like, on debit, and I'm like, on coin. And I realized how stupid that's. And I only went to, I'm like, I'm sorry I said on coin. I'm sorry I said that. Because I just gave them, like, 2 toonies, you know? Because it was, like, 3 something. So I gave them 2 toonies, and I was like, on coin. And it made me... And then it didn't get any better. On my way home, I was letting people pass me as I was driving, right? Sometimes you let somebody pass. And then I'm go like... Hi, dude. And they do one of those, you know? And you go like... It's okay, dude. It's all good. And it's a fun time, you know? During the last turn to my house, I let someone pass, and they go like... And I go... And this sort of inspired the thumbnail. I go... Blah! And I don't know why. I couldn't parse why I did that. And I was thinking the whole rest of the ride home, I'm sitting there like, fuck, man, why'd I do that? I did blah! And then after that, I was like, Sam. And that's why we got the new Requiem thumbnail with me doing some wacko shit. Well, there you go. Hope you enjoyed the briefing. You know what? Just in case I randomly decide to change in the future, so the VOD knows what I'm talking about, because there's a chance, you know. You never know there's a chance. Hold up. Got Hero Zone. There's a real snap. No fucking phantom snap. Phantom hourglass or whatever the fuck. Alright. This is the thumbnail currently for the Requiem highlight video. I don't know if it's gonna stay. Maybe 2 years from now I'm gonna be like, I don't want this. I want a photorealistic penis. Which is, I wouldn't do that because I'd be banned. But like, holy fuck, I made my face red. I like played with colors and shit. It was fun. And just like whitening the teeth gets me a lot, dude. My teeth aren't like pearly whites, you know? I drink fucking this shit. That happens to you, you know? But like, it's funny to look at, dude. I look fucking ridiculous. I like that one. I think that's a solid thumbnail. I think that's a solid thumbnail. The entire time I kept making thumbnails and titles for Requiem, it didn't feel like my video yet. Does that make sense? Like I felt like I was missing. I just finished my cake and I don't have the right sprinkles. And I'm like, fuck, I need the sprinkles. I need this to be what I want. Now, in my heart of hearts, the video is done. I can move on without feeling weird. I feel great. So, speaking of moving on, let's play some fucking Mario Odyssey because I don't have a lot of time because we started this stream super late. But I am still just kind of in the gamer mode. So let's fucking do it. Let's have fun. Remember Pidia? I remember Pidia. I clicked the wrong, I forgot, I was playing, I turned on PS5 recently, so I gotta switch inputs really fast. And there you go. And there you go. Oh yeah, I just kept it in there. Nice. You don't got the Boogie 2988s? 29, isn't 2988 or is it 2998? I don't fucking know. I don't know that guy's name. I didn't follow that guy, and then he was like a monster, so like, hey. But yeah, I don't have them pearly whites now. And I don't think that's good, okay. I think it's fine, I guess, to do what you want, but, like, people are starting to think that their teeth are supposed to be extremely white because of, like, how some people get shit done. Your teeth aren't supposed to be extremely white. That's not a thing. That's not normal. Like, Roman Reigns is fucking chompers on WWE Raw are shining the fucking sun back at me. And I'm like, bro, you had an option for like the colors to pick. Why did you pick the white? I don't know. It pisses me off. I think any sort of cosmetic, gender-affirming care, anything you need, if it's what you need it, and that's cool, you know? But I also think, in terms of shit like, you know, like lip fillers and performance-enhancing drugs to get muscle mass up and stuff, I feel like we should be transparent so people know that they're not, like, born wrong. Because, like, something isn't just happening for them, you know? There's a lot of, like, young guys, for an example, who think, man, I'm not born right because I can't build that muscle mass. Don't worry, Tyson, none of us can. It's just that pure natural Philip in the corner over there is using fucking HGH. Because that's what happens, you know? But they'll be like, yeah, all I did was eat well, pee well, and be well. It's like, bro, you don't have to lie to me. I'm not gonna be mad. It doesn't make you like a cheat. You still worked really hard. Because you still do have to work really hard when doing stuff like that. But like, there's like this mentality that like, it's like a cheating thing. So like, we cannot let them know. We cannot let them pause, no. You know, it just feels bizarro. Or like young girls being like, this specific, like my face is wrong because my lips aren't big enough, you know? Like, why was I born this way? It's like the person you're like looking up to was also born that way. It's not like inherently a problem with your birth or anything, but like, again, I just think it's like a bad place to go where like people start to like think they're inherently wrong, you know? But like, if there's just something you want or like gender affirming care, I think that's beyond fine. It's just, I don't know. It's like that specific aspect of it I think is unhealthy and I don't like it. And I know I just went on fucking boomer rant, but it bothers me, okay? What do you want from me? How the fuck how am I gonna get that? It's all the way up there. I just be the best. Oh, you were supposed to get the floaty little turd? I don't need that floaty little turd. I am the floating turd. What are we doing here? Okay, let's get my, I need my TUD accounts. I need to buy copious amounts of TUD stuff. Hey, buddy, I've been saving up for you. Do you mind if I, buy TUD stuff? I want to buy TUD stuff, dude. My TUD accounts. Wow, it's crazy to think how much this is water when you look at the map. It feels like bizarro. Because, like, I don't know, it all, like, flows so nicely together. I don't even consider, like, it just a big blob of blue. But I guess that's mainly the map, not really accounting for what's under the water. Because it does feel, like, very put together. I don't know. Whatever. You don't care. No, it's fine. I'm coming down from my excitement. Could you picture it? And that's it. It's done. The rest of the stream is I'm just like... Hi, guys. That was the joke with Ross in the first, like, 3 seasons of Friends. Is that he was, like, sad. And he'd go, hi, guys. And they'll go, oi, this guy. Like, usually Joey would say something. The joke was just, like, Ross is always kind of sad. And it all began because of his divorce. But, like, and then, like, you know, he'd be fine. And then another thing happens to hit back to that. And then after season 3, he goes through his second divorce. And he's the funniest character they've ever fucking made, you know? And some people were like, oh, Ross is a bad person. Yeah, but he's so fun because of it. When Ross's hair gets up, like, his hair is, like, normal. And then it goes up. Because he's, like, it's like it grew with this insanity. Dude loses it. It's awesome. He's the funniest character after that. He, like, everything keeps going wrong for him. He goes on a date, and he's like, what if I had leather pants? I don't know why you decided to do that. And then they start chafing, and then he starts putting powder in them because he can't get them back on after going to the bathroom. And then, like, he's stuck covered in powder in this woman's bathroom, and she's just waiting to start their date. I don't know. He gets really fun after that. I like Ross as a mess. I think he works the best there. Personally. I know you fuckers don't care. I say Friends and you guys go... Sitcoms? Sitcoms are stupid. Shut up. Have a new outlook on life. You make things up about me. You specifically, like for the longest time, whenever Friends be mentioned, you would go, yawn. And I was like, I can't talk about this. I can't talk about this with you. You got better. You changed. But like, there was a time. Ah! You ever get hit? I'm fine. It doesn't even sound like I like freaked out. It doesn't even sound like I freaked out. I actually sounded pretty chill. And like nonchalant. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey, don't talk about this, guys. Don't let people know. Also, I just made that up about Fitz. Fitz never said that. But they didn't, like, stop that. They didn't, like, stop me from lying. It's no, I could have just gotten away with it. They just let it happen. They just, like, let it happen. What if someone's watching the VOD and they're like, wow, dang, Fitz really doesn't like fucking Friends. And, like, yeah, Fitz doesn't like Friends, but Fitz never did that, you know? But, like, fuck, can you imagine? That person watching, they have no fucking clue. You Captain Todd bastard! I'm gonna kill him. You know what, Todd? You're first. You lied about Fitz? Yeah, I know. I know Fitz is like the one person I normally don't lie about, specifically. So I know this is a little bit of shock. I don't know. Life was getting a little tiring, you know? I need to change things up. Can you just last rolling on the wall on the ground, or do you lose water doing this? Because I want to save my water and then propel my pussy. You still said it anyways. You still said it anyways. So you tried to stop it, and you still just said it anyways. So what you were supposed to do is you were supposed to stop yourself from saying it. But you just said it slowed down. So that's amazing, buddy. I'm proud of you. You're a living legend. You're a little legend. League of Legend. Arr, arr. What's your favorite League of Legend? Mine is Krakenfalf, the final man. I think it was brave for League of Legends and like, kind of like ahead of their time to like to remove men from their game and have one at the end. That was crazy. I didn't know they did that. That's wild, dude. You know? Oh, shit. Okay, I had to waste a lot of water doing that. It's okay, though. I saved up for Tud. I'm ready, son. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Hold on, I have to kill this thing. There. What are you doing up here? I love. What's his deal? What's wrong with him? Why is he like that? What does he keep saying that? And then he goes, I hate his little fucking pose. It's like he saw that Jujutsu Kaisen panel where they're doing that little pose and he's like, I want to be that. No one likes you. Tier 1. Tier 1. It's my cockiversary. Is that what it is? It's 35 months of subbed and you're like, it's my cockiversary. Is that how that works? Hi Mars, welcome. How you doing today? You missed what I can only describe as bizarro stories and embarrassing stuff and the inspiration for why I did the thumbnail. I'm gonna say it again. When you're driving and like you let people pass and you go like, and they go like, you know, you do a little hand thing. And at the very end of my drive, someone passed me and they went, and I went, ah! And I don't know why. And it just took me over. And I thought it was, I was so embarrassed and so fucked up. And I stopped and went, Zam. And I had the idea. I recorded like, I said, hey Google. And I told it, don't do something right now. You're freaking me out. I told it to make a reminder to tell me to do the Zam thumbnail. And it did. Because I knew I was going to forget. And I did. That's why I have reminders. I cannot be trusted. I cannot be loved. It's a sad story I'm telling. The character who cannot be loved here thinks that, right? And he thinks that he can't be trusted, but like, he doesn't realize that there's an ocean of madness. That has nothing- what? An ocean of- whatever. I lost it somewhere along the way. Is there a secret up here in the sky that I could see with my big noggin in my brain? Psychic powers! We've already done this. Alright, well that didn't work. Oh, the video gym? Zam! Thank you, Vash. Very happy that you enjoyed it. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? Oh, is there just one right fucking there? What the fuck am I doing? You know, okay, I'm thinking about what am I doing? One of my favorite moments ever, I just recently rewatched, it was, us playing Brave, me and Fitz, right? And, what's it called? I just couldn't stop laughing at me looking at the Joy-Cons and going, what am I doing? It made me chuckle. Because I really want to do this thing where I'm like, oh, Wii controls, I can do it with the Joy-Con. I never did it again on an actual motion game, by the way. But, I did get it all set up with the Joy-Cons, and I was so happy about that. I was like, fuck yeah, this is awesome. I can play a Wii game, and me and Fitz are playing Brave. I'll be able to play it. Turns out it's not a motion game. It's a regular game that also was on Wii and worked with baseline motion controls of Move. So, that was embarrassing. Why are you puckering the sphincter, brother? What I was gonna say, though, was, in regards to all that schnastiness, I think I want to do the Joy-Con thing again to play some other, like, actual Wii games at some point. Maybe we do, like, Wii Sports or something. I have been a specific one I'm tempted to play because I remember it as a kid, and I don't remember it being good, but, like, I think that's part of the fun, is I had this Bakugan game for the Wii when I was younger, and I was like, what if I get the Bakugan game? What if we play the Bakugan game? This is an example of one-offs I want to do. Uh-oh! That guy's dead. Where's this secret other Chumbo? That's a new Kong. Chumbo Kong. We love that guy. Oh, I love you, Chumbo Kong. That's my favorite Kong, dude. Like, I like Chunky. I like Lanky. I like Diddy. A real original, buddy. I like Robin. That's how you fucking sound. I like Chumbo, dude. And he always saying, get chum with it. That's his thing, you know? Oh, I love Chumbo Kong, dude. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. I never actually went up here. I keep, like, looking and seeing that I can't go here. Even a mouse can scream thrice. I think Go Vacation would be the ultimate test for your Joy-Cons. That game has the most variety of Wii motion controls. Yeah, but I've never once thought that looked interesting. But that's the thing. I guess one-offs don't have to be interesting. You just have to get me for one day to want to do something. That's why I want to do one-offs. Because sometimes you guys have things you want me to play, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't want to play that for more than a day. You know, there's certain shit you guys put, I'm like, I don't want to do that for more than a day. I'm not gonna lie. Like my one-off Persona. You get one day, and that's it. If I'm not hooked, you die. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's beautiful. The sparkling water. Oh, I don't like that. I pissed myself off. Wait, there's Chup Chups, and they blocked my tongue. Hold up. Move, Chup Chup. I have to explore. Where am I? Oh, yay. Well, that's cute. This looks awesome. And I'm a little sailor in 8-bit style. I'm the first 8-bit sailor. I'm the masked gamer. What was that? Was it Omewrecker? I just thought about Omewrecker for the first time in a century. I just thought that was a really lame nickname. Though I also remember Cryotic making fun of it, which I think is a little silly because, like, your whole thing was, like, not having your face shown, and, like, you also just, like, add fans that probably would have loved if you did, like, the masked gamer. Who am I fighting? I'm, like, talking shit on these people. I'm not talking shit, but I am shit. That's Kraft's theme from fucking Mega Man 04. What the hell? The things that are happening to me. The brain is, where is it? I'm trying to think again. The brain is working in mysterious ways. I had a long day, okay? It's busy. What the fuck do you want from me, okay? What are you doing, huh? Were you lifting like I was fucking big? I am the big man. I am the big ghoul. I am the one who makes all the rules. Who are you arguing with? I have to fight somebody because I think everyone's looking down on me. And, like, to prove myself as a rightful alien, I feel like I have to, like, fight back so I can then show the belief in the power I have, you know? That's my problem. I guess my sin, you might even call it. I wouldn't call it that. I'm not a sinner. I am a winner. Probably. All right, let's go do advanced tactics. I'm doing a run and a slide. You ready? This is to get the purple coins. If I fall, we die and we're doomed. I have not fallen, therefore we're not died. I'm doomed. I just wanted to be the best at it. That's the problem. I just want to be the best at it. Okay. Line it up. Line it up. Supreme. I think one of the reasons I want to go back to regular highlights too instead of just like the director's cut ones is I realize like some stuff's getting left down in the dust. I want to make a Subnautica 2 video of our time playing it, you know? But I don't want to make a director's cut of Subnautica 2 yet. I want to make a director's cut when it's done, maybe. You know? Then we can talk about it. Then you can have your like sequel to my other Subnautica video, you know? That feels right. I feel like it's stuff like that, and I thought it was specifically something I was thinking of recently. And like, it feels like there's a lot of games I haven't highlighted because of this weird standard I put for it. Let me just have fun and make weird little highlights and it should be fine, right? That's what I'm thinking. But, I don't know. Because of all that stuff, I feel like we missed out on a lot of stuff getting highlighted, you know? So I'm gonna highlight, you know, your Death Strandings, your Dark Souls with my buddies, shit like that. My buddies! But, I don't know what that was. But, some of these things might still get director's cut. Like, I want to make a Death Stranding director's cut at someday. And sometimes a director's cut might have like some stream clips in it. Sometimes, honestly, they might not as much, you know? There's some games I just want to talk about without too many stream clips. I have this, like, one I'm working on right now. It has, like, minimal stream clips, but it's also a short one, so either way, like, you know. But, like, don't expect the whole fucking highlight video in there. Because then, what the fuck is the point? You just got the highlight video. You don't want the whole fucking thing. Only things that, like, fit, you know? The kind of, like, scripting process, I guess. But, like, I'm not gonna have, like, I'm a Chelian in there when it has nothing to do with, like, the actual, like, the video, basically. You know? You get it, right? Are you trying to get all the schmoons? Oh, yeah, you're, like, you're new to this. No, of course not. There's, like, 800 fucking schmoons. Are you out of your mind? This is session 6. Watch a VOD. Moderator? Lead moderator. You have the... I turned Rama upside down. Oops. I saw that she was crooked. There we go. Hold up. Let's skedaddle for more. Now we're just kind of chilling and doing whatever we want. How many moons ends up being? Who knows? I'm just having a good time with it, though. Down I go! This one is for Promise Neverland. I keep hearing that name. What is that one? I don't remember. I don't know what that one is. That's not one of them I watched. I'm trying to get to watch Galaxies first. Like Galaxy 1? Oh, you're fucked. That's the anime with the kids. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? That's like 7 billion different animes. And like, how would I know your mind? Again, but I'm not gonna get mad at you. I'm just simply gonna reiterate that when it comes to the streams, as I said, you were not there for the last Odyssey stuff. If you were, you would have gotten the answer. Because you would know my mind, because I speak it regularly. Stupid. You were fine just saying, oh, I was watching this other one first. But then you went and said, how would I know? Because I fucking talk, dumbass! How would I know it's on the test? By studying! A girl with bright orange hair. That also doesn't narrow it down too much. Isn't there a Persona girl with bright orange hair? It's the only Persona design I know? What does Joker look like? I forgot. I don't remember. No, that's Byleth. Oh, shit. Fuck. I don't know, man. I don't know. It all blends. It all blends, dude. Why is there a seed down here? We already planted all the seeds, didn't we? Joker got black hair on the glass of the mask. Okay. I'm seeing, like, Byleth's hair on Joker. Which is not correct, but, like, that's what I'm seeing. Go elsewhere. Do you want to talk? You have another quiz for me? How many fountains did the monster seal? He sealed 4. More, okay. When you brave traveler turned into a red fish, what ability did you get when you shook the Pro Controller? That was, it was, well, I don't know if it was tack. It's a cheap going. Oh, fuck, shit. Gushing. These nuts, buddy. It's an attack. It's an attack, right? Yeah. I knew it was an attack. I just didn't know if it had a special name like Tremble. There's a room in this land that can only be entered if you're wearing the chosen clothing. What is that clothing? It's a fucking swim outfit, dude. Well, a resort outfit, sorry. Did you really know that? There's a normal place to wear a swimsuit, right? And the pirate look is great. That's funny to me. Let's settle this last question, Mr. Lucky Guesser. Why am I here? To ask questions. Okay, I didn't realize that you can, like, keep asking the Sphinx questions. I forgot that. Still the fountain. Okay, there you go. You happy now? Jesus Christ, Deltarune people. Talk about any media, and they're like, it's like, okay, fuck, damn, fuck. All right, sure. Badger's always playing. Freedom motif. I'm the fucking king of this world. Hold up. When the night is getting low and a bee-bari-bee-bo, a body, bobo, bobby-no-bee-no-bado, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. The online world fucking hates Omari. Even though I think, like, a lot of these games are pretty, ultimately rather similar, but that's okay. Online RPGs tend to be kind of the same vibes, so I don't know, I don't want to get specific hatred. I will never talk about anything ever again, like ever again. That's okay. Don't do that. Don't freak out. Persona 5 does have a girl throwing chair. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what Promised Neverland is at all. Mostly because people don't like Oma Cat. That's okay. That's different. Okay. I'm seeing people like talk about it's just a dog shit game, and I'm like, bro, you like fucking FNAF. I hate this game that I'm writing. I want to. Okay, open the cupboard. The mask on. Open the cupboard. Mask on. Open the cupboard. Mask on. Open the cupboard. What is the cupboard? Oh, they don't open a cupboard in FNAF. Anyways, what I was gonna search up was Promised Neverland. I craned my neck pretty bad when I did that. Guys, I don't know what the fuck this is. I've never seen this. I think I've only seen this written. And I'm sorry to realize I've never seen this at all. I have never seen a single design from the show. This is ridiculous. I've never seen this. This isn't a real series. Fuck, okay, that's fair. I don't know. That's FNAF 4? FNAF 4 is like fucking crawling on the floor Goo Goo Gaga or something. I don't remember. I figured there was no way I could describe it that you'd know. Yeah, because I don't know. It would work if I knew at all what the show was. But that's on me. I was so sure I'd like seen it before. You know, like that, you get that feeling like, if I see it, I'll know. But I didn't at all. I don't know what the fuck that is. Sorry guys, I know you come to me for anime takes, but today, I let you down. Today's the first day of the rest of our lives. Why is Trunks saying that? I did it on my Trunks voice. Trunks is like having a horrible future and he's saying this shit? Today's the first day of... That's like a thing when you graduate high school. That's what you should be doing, is fucking fighting goddamn androids. People are dying, you know, it's a tough life. FNAF 4 is in like Jaiko's house. Little Jaiko, you are stronger, you are faster, you are born. How we feeling? Hey, you enjoying the show? It's what we do. I'm chilling? Every time you say that, like, my brain's like, they're not laughing in a riot, they're saying they're chilling. They aren't enjoying this yet, and I have to, like, show them my comedy power. I'm lying, I've never had that feeling. Like, ever. Not a single time. I know you're fine. But, like, I just wanted to say it, and I wanted to see what your reaction would be. But, like, I stopped it too fast. Ah! I forgot Zeal. That's what I've been training you guys for. Fuck! And sometimes the master fails. Sometimes the master falls to his own machinations of his beautiful mind. Professor X. I'm gonna make you bust. Why does Professor X ever do that, huh? What's his deal, dude? I just don't get it, you know? If I had the power, right? Look at that fucking that's a perfect swim maneuver. That's the one. That's the one that got the millipede gold. The millipede? Is it like a team? So I think he has standards. No, he doesn't. Professor Xavier. It's Charles, dude. Oh, it's okay. Breathe, Emmanuel. There we go. I just had to be brave. Let me be brave. That's what Clara says. Mars doesn't know what that means. Mars is scared of Doctor Who. Because there's a doctor. And that freaks her out, dude. God, the way the fucking water looks. It's almost like fucking like... From below, it almost looks like a weird oil. Because it's all just fucking carbonated water. Which is... What a crazy idea. I love miracles. I love Moses. Maybe that's just what happened. I love miracles. I love Moses. Clara's the same actor as Xenoblade character I like. They got Clara and Xenoblade? You know what? Fair. She was doing like smaller stuff before she got a bit bigger. She was in like Captain America as like girl they take out on date. That's kind of crazy, eh? Seeing like actors like explode. Like the one who plays Ghost in Thunderbolts, you know, like the one that like, goes through walls and stuff. That one, they're pretty fun, right? What's her name? Hold up, Ghost, Ant-Man. Played by. Where's the fucking actress? Ava Starr. There we go. Ava Starr. You might know, what's it called? From certain video games as Lord's Blade Siren and, Shalquar. So, like, the one with the two tracers in Dark Souls and the cat in Dark Souls 2. Which is crazy, eh? I don't know, that's just awesome to me. That's, like, sick as, like that's so cool. Like, here's this person in the fucking MCU who is a fucking cat in Dark Souls. You can go anywhere. You just have to keep trying. Do your passion, do your love. Sorry, I'm getting like Joe Happy Dream Boy again. I just love this world and everything it has for me. What a fucking loser. Why does he say that? I don't love this world. Oh, spoken Sie Deutsch? Okay, let's do it. There's a lot of countries that have their own specific names and the rest of the world calls them something else. And I always wondered, like, if there'll ever be a shift throughout the world to, like, change that, or people are just kind of okay with, like, the changes there. You know, you have, like, Japan, Nippon, stuff like, Turkey, which I guess, like, that one's one in the World Cup. They asked people to call the different name, you know? What's it called? Deutschland and Germany. China and Zhongguo, you know? Things like that. It's interesting that, like... That's just a way that, like, the world has just accepted that there's, like regional ways we refer to countries. I think it's a little interesting. It's strange. I wonder why. Like, learning another language can sometimes also be difficult because you have to learn how to say countries in that language instead of just, like, an overall one, you know? Because, like... If someone for China needs to learn how to say China in English, it's not gonna be Zhongguo, what they're used to, you know? Or even like, hey, you guys want to learn Croatian? You're gonna sit there and like, fuck, hey, you guys want to go to Germany? And they're gonna look at you. They're gonna be confused. Because they call it Niemachka. Which is a little different. I don't know, it's an interesting, like, facet of humanity to me. Whenever I start talking about interesting stuff, Fitz leaves. They fucking hate it, dude. It's funny, because I think they would have enjoyed that conversation, but they were like, BRB, I have to go fucking die. And I think that's pretty selfish of them. Why didn't they think of me? It seems I'm missing, a star bar. Why are the Cheep here? There's gotta be something with them, because there's, like, multiple just circling, right? That was an accident. Germany's called a couple different things in languages. Yeah, that's not the point. The point I'm saying is that... Whatever. Same with cities named after their own country. Yeah. But like, yeah, the kind of point I was having there is just like, it's interesting that there are like these regional things, and I wonder if they're ever gonna like stay, maybe possibly leave, and become just like everyone's gonna call a country what it like, I guess, desires to be called, or like what it is called, you know? Like, I don't imagine one day everyone's gonna be saying fucking Hrvatska, for an example. And I don't think I just don't see it. I think like that ultimately probably isn't where we're going, but like, it'd be different, you know? Who knows? But I think as languages are, we're probably like gonna be just as we are forever. But it is interesting to see, like, at least in the World Cup, like, Turkey had like the different pronunciation. I don't remember what it was, but like, it's a different way they want to be called. Like the way that they say it, right? In Turkey. But I do not remember what it is. So I apologize, but hey. That's like an example of like a country flat saying, hey, call us this. And I wonder if other ones will follow suit. Who knows? Maybe that guy, that annoying guy who says Nippon is going to be like the winner in the end, you know? It's actually Nippon. I vacationed there when I was 7. The way the Japanese do things is better than the Americans. It's, you know, that person. How we looking so far? We have 36 out of 52. Todd, do you want to give me any more? I really like this world. I don't want to leave yet. I'm going to keep going until Todd stops giving me hints. Nippon Place. Yeah, yeah, instead of Thing Japan, there'll be that. Now it just sounds like you're giving like a command to a dog. Place? Nippon? That's what you name your dog. I gotta be careful. I feel like I'm gonna get involved in like an accidental drama thing. Because I'm pretty sure that is a big stream drama just saying that right now. But hey. We'll leave that be. We'll leave that for the experts. That care. Alright. I'm buying hints. I'm buying hints. I don't think you're brave enough to give me hints. Hey, Todd, while I do this, I'm just gonna get some quick Z's in, okay, buddy? Don't worry. Oh shit, what if I just kept going? What if I just kept going? And I just never woke up. And that was the end of the stream. There's just consistently like this one, like whoever's playing is like consistently trying to play. And Jim just, he won't wake up. He won't wake up to stream, I miss him. Why are you saying like that? Like, when you say it like that, now I'm just saying like, is it... Like, okay. Let me explain. It makes it sound like there's a secret other name, and you're like, did you mean this one? Like, yes, I mean, that one's the only one. And I'm like, I'm inferring things from how you speak and mad at you now. I'm not actually mad at you. I'm lying. I'm joking. Man. I wish I could bulk buy these, I think. You know? Like, to be honest, I wish I could bulk buy these. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, we're done. Okay, we're good. I just think it's a little silly that I have to go one at a time, Todd. Like, it's a little dog-assery. Puppy power. You have one? Hi. Oh, doggy. Oh, you're gonna lead the way. I see. It's like the fox in Skyrim. Catch it. Yay! You gotta do a good run for that one. Oh, good leap! That was adorable. I love you. Okay, do you have any more secrets for me, doggy? Any more places to dig, or you just want to keep grabbing that? That is cute. All right, the doggy definitely is what gives me the thing. But that's how they pronounce in the cup. Mars, they said, hey, let's yes, obviously. I'm sorry. I said, hey, they said pronounce this the way we pronounce it, and then you find that pronouncement and say, this how they said it? Yes! What else would it be? Now, if they said Walren. They said Walren. They wanted Walren. I want Walren. But I'll never get Walren. Doggy, how do I get your stars this? What do I do with this dog? That was fucking sick. I went to like slide that shit, and you outsmarted the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy. What do I do with you? I want to fucking get a thing. I didn't look it up. I just asked. Okay, well there's a shining thing of just like my confusion. I thought it just took so long for you to say anything. I'd been talking about that for like 45 minutes by that point, and then like you just didn't say anything. So I thought you were like Googling. I was like, just Google the answer, then ask me if it's right. Like, that's what I was thinking. And even now, you waited for me to berate you unnecessarily before telling me, yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you, Jim? I didn't look it up. So funny. Also, hi, Fitz. Welcome back. You missed our entire interesting conversation because you left the moment I started to get, like, interesting about it. Sorry, buddy. No more interesting stuff for you. How do I get you to give me a fucking star? Can you jump? Can you do one of those? Can you roll? I'll tell you, Fitz, I'm not gonna redo the conversation. It was just cool. What the fuck just happened? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Well, that's kind of cool. That's a fun way to get inside the house. I honestly didn't know you could do that. And then we just chill. All right, fuck yeah. Well, the more you learn, eh? The more you find out. See, I know, Mars, you're probably just saying you can do that because you know every fucking secret about this game. But I'd like to believe that's a question mark after that because you actually didn't know. And for once, we learned something together as a team. You know, that's what I like to believe. Even if it's not true, I'll believe it. That's my reality. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? I remember Chicago. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, I don't remember what you had to do with Chicago. Let's start looking for stuff. I don't know what to do with the dog. I have no fucking idea. So we look for other stuff. I need my money. I just spent so much on that fucking toad, dude. I spent absurd amounts of cash on that toad. I can't let this fly anymore. What does this mean? Where do I find the top of keep? I don't know what this means at all. Like, I don't even know what where this is. What the fuck? Mother, father, gentlemen. What the fuck is keep? What is 2? This is the second 2. What is 2? Maybe feel free to backseat. No one's been giving me answers for these, and I'm a little curious. What the fuck is 2? Not like the number. I know what the number is. Do not tell me what the number is. If you sit there and go like, oh, well, 2's a number in the... I almost said in the alphabet. I'm screwed. I'm fucked. It's fucking over for me, dude. I'll never recover. So yeah, parkour. Oh. Keep is in Donk City. Oh, okay. That doesn't matter then. See, I didn't think it was because, like, but my confusion ultimately was about the color of the shine. That's a purple one. New Donk doesn't have purple. Purple here. New Donk is like a peach. That's why I was curious. You know what? Maybe 2 is like... I don't know, my only thing I can think of is maybe it's after beating the game. Come back in 10 years, you know? I can't think of anything else. Wait, I found the last one. I just totally... Oh, yeah, okay, shit. I was like, I got all of them, and I didn't. I remember there's one in the distance we need to grab. I'm not taking my sneakers off. I'm still... If I stop it there, it feels like I did like the CM Punk thing where he goes to say it's clobbering time and he goes, "It's!" And then you say it. Yeah, why purple? That's another thing. Odyssey's a fucking hack game, dude. That's an example right there. They didn't even like think when they made this one. Yeah, Nintendo's lost it. Nintendo was never good. Saw this is old donkey video of like going to like different games journalists and like pointing out like some of the stuff they say that contradicts to show that like, you know, you're not exactly always getting the best experience just in a big website like IGN or something, right? And there's a specific part that always gets me. It's like Sonic was never good. Sonic's terrible. And then like a month later, Sonic's awesome, right? Yeah. And that just kind of happens, I feel. Like, I was making my jokes here about Odyssey, but I feel like that's a thing that can happen to a lot of people playing games, that they'll have this, like, hatred for something and then just kind of move on from it. But, like, it does make that kind of not a very good way, I guess, to review something, because then you're stuck there thinking, like, is this actually shit, or is this, like, were you going through something, you know? An example I have for myself is, I guess, my opinions on Wind Waker. Wind Waker? Wind Waker. Wind Waker. Was Wind Waker actually bad, or was I going through something? The answer was I was going through something. Wind Waker's good. That's a good game. You know? So I feel like in that idea, it can sometimes be a little lost in translation with the review. If you're feeling a little particularly shitty way about something, you're gonna talk shitty about it. And then maybe a month later, you'll be like, yeah, that game's good. But I feel like ultimately a lot of game reviews is always like, how fast can we get this shit out? We didn't even play the whole game. We played 4 hours. Here's our review. Bro, I fucking shit for 4 hours. That doesn't help. That doesn't mean anything. I just wanted to say like an example of long things. That doesn't happen either. But like, that's not enough to like, I feel like, taste the game. I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying nonsense. I do that a lot on these streams. Also, I understand, like, okay. Recency bias exists, right? And I wonder how many of my opinions have been plagued to that. But, like, I also think recency bias exists in the opposite. I think one of the smartest things Germa did, the streamer, for if you don't know, is he did this like tier list of like the top like 300 games he's ever played. And the first thing he said is that they have to at least have been out for a full year or 2. Like possibly even going for 2 if he feels like it. Because he wants to make sure it's not affected by any form of recency bias, you know? And it's like, okay, yeah, that gives you time to think about it. Because I personally think there's 2 types of bad recency bias. There's man, this is the newest thing I played that was awesome. That's fucking awesome. And then when you look back at it, it's like, okay, maybe it's a few levels lower than I thought it was when I actually like think about its grand impact on my life. But there's also the opposite. Man, this was fucking bad because it's new and new versions suck. And then 2 years later, like, I was too hard on that game. The game's actually awesome, you know? But there's a lot of people online who, what's it called? What the fuck? I thought someone was taking my fucking, my shift. My life is over. I know. I wanted my shift to be taken, but someone else is giving away their shift. Take mine! But either way, I feel like there's also, like, yeah, recency bias in the opposite way. Where, well, that's the new, like, fucking version of this game. That means it fucking sucks. Zelda, I feel, gets this the most. For an example, Breath of the Wild. There was a lot of people being like, I hate this direction that Zelda went in. This is fucking dog shit. There's no fucking good dungeons. It sucks dog shit. It's terrible. Now it's Breath of the Wild is the best game that ever made. Tears of the Kingdom, though, can suck an egg. I love that phrase, by the way. You get it. I do feel like I'm talking to myself here, because I don't know if that took for a second, I thought I wasn't live for a moment. Because, like... I got this, like, fear. There's nothing wrong with not replying to anything I say, but I got this, like, genuine fear that I just said something to nobody. I get scared. There's a couple times we crapped out, and you guys send messages saying so, and I'm like, fuck. That can happen anytime now. And now I'm, like... a little too scared about it, I think. And that's part of why I wanted, like, the coffee bot to constantly put something, so I'm like, okay, I'm live. You know? But, like, then I also hate that, so I got rid of it. So I can't have the best of all my worlds, because I'm an idiot. Why? I'm having so much fun on water level. Isn't that, like, forbidden? Don't they say that's not allowed? They say, like, that you need, like, a specific temperance to do that? Why jump to calling yourself an idiot? It's an exaggeration! That one's not actually me calling myself an idiot. I can sometimes also just say fun words. I know we talk about, like, the putting myself down thing, blah, 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 and, like, you know, sometimes, like, if you say the wrong thing, somebody's getting in your head. I know when it's blatantly, like, me saying a joke. In my own specific way. In that instance, that word means nothing, but it just being a word. So it's fine. I'm cool. And you drool. Oh, he fucking hit them with it. Jesus Christ. I didn't think you'd hit that. My God, that's a secret technique. I haven't seen that once since the dawn of ages, you know? Bubbles. Oh, okay, just those. I thought maybe there was a secret. Cruelty is required here. Fits before, like, fucking... torturing like a slime? What a thing to say. Jesus. What a horrible line. Don't say that ever again, dude. I don't like that you said that. Cruelty's never required, Buster, okay? Lock in. It was just right here. I just missed that the whole time. It's never required, Fitz, okay? You know what's required reading? The Bible. My God. I was looking, again, chat cut off to Mars said what it was saying there. So I read the asbestos somehow. And I was like, okay, yeah, I guess that's what's happening. The stream studio is filled with asbestos. But, in fact, it was the eel zone. I'm a fish. I'm dying like a fish. I'm dying like the fish I am. I'm dying like the... And I left that body behind to die. What do we do? Everything dies, so I may live. All the way up there? I've been there. Ah. 'Tis but a painting. Well, no, we haven't been there. I don't think I got it, but, like, that's a painting one up there. So that's unjust and not required. Maybe that's what 2 means. Maybe? Bublane. Population middling. Size wide. Locals, Bublanians. Currency shell-shaped. And, industry is bubbly tower tourism. Temperature, average 88 Fahrenheit. Is this the darkest Mario game?
In this Mario game, Mario kills.
What if that's how they did the spooky voice instead of, like, you know, the... In this Mario game, Mario decides that he's fed up with being Mario and kills the first thing he finds. Unfortunately, this happens to be the snail mayor of the snail people. This starts a war between the Mushroom Kingdom and the snails. Peach looks to find Mario so he can answer for his crimes, but toads are dying en masse. And that's like the fucking voice they have for that. What if instead they were like,
Peach has ordered the death of Mario.
It's like, damn, fuck, okay. Wait, that's kind of what Corpse was. I guess. Even in a gross oversimplification. But hey, what are we doing if we aren't grossly oversimplificating? Meow mix, make my dream. Meow mix, we're supreme. Okay, we gotta focus. How do I do the? How do I fix the dog? The dog is sad. It's not sad. It was never showed any sign of sadness. I gotta focus. There's one over there apparently. I don't like this thing because he goes. Bah! I don't like this guy. I'm fed up with him. He kind of pisses me off. Does he piss anyone else off? Is that just me? It's probably just me, but like I have like an irrational anger to him. Everyone seems to be allowed their rational angers on this stream. Like, half the time, all of you have, like, a comfort-hate character, I guess. So I get that one. You think the Toads have anti-Mario tech, like cushions under their hats so they can't be stomped? I guess you gotta be prepared, right? You never know, right? Not just, like, if he turns evil, but, like, a lot of the Mario people have, like, mind control. So you gotta be a little bit, like, you know? Oh, we gotta make it fly all the way to you. So mushroom caps are for sure. Yeah, there's no other reason. Literally no other reason. The real reason the Toads have mushroom caps on is to prevent accidental death from Mario. This is because in the first era, when Mario first arrived at Platform Teen, Mushroom Kingdom, he was killing Toads en masse accidentally. Princess Peach said, "Enough," and activated the Toad caps in all Toads. From this point onwards, they were safe. And my dad might come home one day. Hey, buddy. You didn't believe this guy could glide there? That's fucking embarrassing. You know how close that is? That's sad. That is, like, embarrassing that you thought that was, like, a difficult thing. You know what'd be really bad for this game? Like, a bad mechanic? In Twilight Princess, if Link, like, gets seen transforming, like, Midna's like, you can't do that. They cannot find out that you're a dog, you know? What if that happened in this game? Every time you try to, like get rid of a guy or, like, take over a guy, Cappy goes, like, people can see you. People can fucking see you. You can't let them see you. That would make this game fucking awful. Also, I don't think... Maybe in the beginning of the game, but later in the game, I don't know why you still have to hide that you transform to a wolf. People kind of know what you're about, you know? But I guess they're fragile and scared. We saw shadow monsters earlier, so we can't handle a wolf. A dog. It's embarrassing, dude. Some of them are even like, that dog is a wolf. That means it's a shadow monster. It's like, do you just not have wolves? What the fuck is going on here? That's embarrassing. I think that's embarrassing. They pulled in England and got rid of all the wolves. Which was really stupid. Unrelated to, like partially related, because I guess it's real life, but, like, nothing, it's not related to, like, what I'm specifically saying. It's just embarrassing. Where's the secret Michael? Harumpa-bump. It's a secret fucker here. Hiding in the dark, you know? I can't make this guy go down. He refuses. So that's not the answer. Ow. What is the... What light through Rondo window breaks? What's happening here? What's my secret? You can hear the fizzing in the ears? That's because your ears are bleeding. Look, we did this already, so it's not this. Just had to get that off my chest. That was a yawn. I'm feeling like that right now. I don't know what that is. I'll give up. Not everything's for everything, remember? We get what I can. We get what I can, then we move on. We live. We live, we love. That's my Vin Diesel. Do you like it? I mean, to start, I feel like you'd have to like Vin Diesel or hate Vin Diesel to like that. That's about it. Say flowers need water to grow? Do I have to water this one? I haven't watered any of them. Was that what's supposed... Oh, I was just, like, slowly letting them do that. Was I supposed to go get water and, like, water them myself? That's embarrassing. I should read. I'm pulling a my dad. You have to get his crown. I'm gonna give you my crown. That's my watering sound. Same sound my hose makes every time I try to water my garden. Is a regular occurrence in my household. I'm gonna get the one that's over there, and then we're probably gonna wrap up in Bubblaine. You know? What a beautiful melody. I'm grateful you sided with me here. But for the sake of your soul and your heart, please up your standards. I cannot be praised for that. Even in joking standards, it's disgusting. I'm joking. Do you think, like, this is happening? Is like, fuck, I miss Flood. Flood could do this. It's a shame Flood died in an explosion. Come around here, okay. And he died in an explosion. It was sad. Oh, it's just right there, okay. I thought it'd be a bit more complicated. It wasn't very complicated. Yeah. And I think that's all I probably wanted from here, because there's the twos, which is like painting stuff, it seems. I think I have to check. The one that I buy, but I don't want to waste money on buying. And then whatever those are. I just don't know. And I'm not going to be doing beach volleyball till I'm like at 100, because I'm simply not good enough. Or less so, the tries take too long, and I don't want to, I can't be asked. The acid bath or whatever. Yeah, they fixed Flood, but the damages were lasting. Yeah. Flood lived another month or so after Sunshine, you know? So, like, we've helped, but, like, you know, just for a bit, you know? And because of that, that's why it's the top of our saddest Mario games. Flood will be missed for eternity. Odyssey actually takes place in Mario's dream after dying. He died looking for Flood because Flood had passed away. Of course, when he couldn't find Flood, he then couldn't find happiness. So he spent the rest of the time in his afterlife lamenting over his own loss. This is why the game has themes of the death, because it's about Mario, not about the people. Why would it be about the people, you idiot? My theory is correct. I can confirm my theory because I talked to Miyamoto and he said, "Who are you?" He wouldn't have said that if he actually didn't know who I was. There we go. Majora mask. Do you actually write Majora's Mask? You did, okay. I thought it was an I. I thought you were doing a thing. Whatever. That's fine. I thought Flood died when Bowser turned his peeps into flamethrowers in Galaxy. You think he went to go get Flood? I don't think he went to go get Flood. Yeah, I think he just made Fire Boys. He's like, I gotta go get that guy. Then Flood was sold as a product. Bowser bought Floods and made them automatic weapons. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, actually, to see. That's why you shouldn't commercialize your friends into products. What the fuck is 2? I'm refusing to play it alone, 2. I don't trust 2. I've left 2 behind. I should burn my shells if I'm leaving, eh? I've come to buy. Snail, I've come to bargain. Give me your best wares. Snail, I asked only for your greatest wares. I can't afford but the jar of... The sand jar. I don't want that. Why would I want that? What's wrong with you? You can keep that one. I took everything else. I've cleaned out your warehouse. When I return, have more products. Maybe a quarter salamander. Oh, I would really love a quarter salamander as a product. 2, that's what Byleth says in Kingdom Heart. Is Byleth, like, real? Like, that's a Fire Emblem, right? Do they have, like, a personality? Like, do they do anything? Because, like, in Smash, they're just kind of like... Kill you one hit! Kill you one hit! I'm curious. Get out of my fucking face. Come on. Enough of you. They're a professor. Good news, everyone! And stabs him with the fucking thing. I've created the first Fire Emblem. That's why I choose to believe they're like... Isn't one of the 100 balance? I was just talking about that and said I didn't want to. You gotta listen to things from 30 seconds ago. If you're busy, that's fine, but I hate repeating myself, so how dare you? As in a teacher? Yeah, but the professor from Futurama is a teacher too. That's just kind of, that's professors. That's what they do. You get a doctorate. You get a fucking, you can teach sometimes in the process of getting your PhD doctorate. But you're a doctor. You're a professor. You know this stuff. You tell me Byleth has a fucking doctorate? This better be the smartest Fire Emblem protagonist. They teach the fighting in the war. Well, they're a fucking PE teacher in a university. Snow Kingdom. They don't got a doctorate. They don't need a doctorate for that. Why do I fucking... It feels like I've said this before. I know about 1 minute because mobile Twitch is fucked. I said that like a while ago. I joked about the 30 seconds. It was actually like maybe like 5 minutes. That was a horrible burp. Sorry, I was grabbing soup.
Oh, so maybe wants to make a toast to the sparkling water. Sounds like his blood preparation is moving along. See you guys sometime. Oh, sorry, Mario. I can't. Alright, the Snow Kingdom, Mario. Oh, it's cold, and it sounds like the races in the town are quite popular. Oh, there's a frosted cake there. That's crazy.
Cappy, you beast. Fucking swallow. The cake thief's parting gift. I mean, I have to study I have to study the fighting paladins and wyvern warriors or different studies. Where, yeah, I get it. I'm just saying it's boring. Like, it's not inherently boring. Let me explain. You told me Byleth was a professor. And I'm like, fuck, that would have been an interesting idea. He was this Fire Emblem character that was like a fucking, like, educator of, like, knowledge. And then, shit, now we're forced to do the war stuff. I don't know, that'd be kind of interesting. But no, of course, they're a defense against the dark arts teacher. I'm pointing that out because in that medium, I hated that too. That shit was kind of lame. It's like, oh, okay, just... Here's the teachers that can fight good. I want to see the guy who does like fucking potions to a spell, and we do see that, but like, you know, I want to see the guy who like fucking like who does herbalism fight. See what he does. How does he feel about this? You know, what are the intricacies of his brain having to drop being an educator and be a combatant to protect his students? I'm just throwing shit out there. This doesn't actually matter. I'm just throwing things I think are interesting. This is not a critique of the game at all. I gotta throw it out there. The miscreated people, man. They got me worried. I'm going down. The depths. Hello, jolly old friends. It'd be me, Gargio. Also, Byleth is a goddess in them. Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I expect. That's like the usual. It's always like some crazy shit. You speak for the goddess, you have a goddess in you. You a fucking time traveler, shit's happening. Oh, look. The nice fucking, like, classic star colors returned. I wonder where they came up with the other, like, with the different colors for the kingdoms. Like, what caused some to have the same, you know? Oh, yeah, my favorite photo. I love this photo of, what the fuck is that little gumber? I ain't going back there for you. I think my problem is, like, I liked Fire Emblem when I played, okay, how do I explain this? I liked Fire Emblem when I played Radiant Dawn. I was like, that's pretty cool. And I played Awakening. I'm like, that's pretty cool. And then I kind of feel like Poochie, that's a dog from Yoshi. Oh, shit, I couldn't tell just off the thing. I don't care about Poochie. Like, Poochie's fine. I'm not in a rush to go see Poochie. But yeah, after playing Awakening, I felt like, obviously I'm not the person to judge this because I haven't actually played the games, but just looking from the outside in, a lot of Fire Emblem games are very Awakening to me, you know? And it's like, okay, well, I don't know, I liked going from Radiant Dawn to, Radiant Dawn to, Awakening and having that different feeling, you know? But if they're all kind of Awakening style, I'm fine, dude. I'm okay, you know? I've got my fill. That monster stole a raisin prize, the frosted cake. As if that weren't bad enough, he's blocked the entrance to our race course. We need Barramoons to get back in. How many do you need, buddy? I'm gonna say the exact same thing again, because you weren't listening. Shit, I'm sorry, man. Bring Powerman. How many? Whatever, fuck you guys. If you don't want to fucking talk to me, I hate this shit, dude. Fucking stupid. Fucking dumb, dude. Whatever. I'm saying this is I'm putting on the best performance of my life on the stream today. And I think you guys don't even like me. I'm starting to get this weird feeling that maybe you guys don't even like me. And you aren't enjoying the performance at all. Well then, for the rest of the stream, I'm gonna give it up to someone else. And I like it's fucking like the worst person you've ever seen. It's Drelljoy. And Drelljoy just goes,
I guess we'll look over here. No moon. Please maintain mandatory eye contact for 45 seconds.
and that's Drelljoy. We don't like Drelljoy, dude. That's not how we fucking stream, you know? I don't fuck with that. I don't like the mandatory 45-second eye contact in between every bit. Makes me very uncomfortable. Drelljoy should be Drelljoyous, but Drelljoy has problems with that, okay? Don't fucking say that, Drelljoy. Like, you don't want to get pissed, Joy. It's a scary guy. Ah! Oh yeah, physics. I feel weird though, like choppily fell. Scared me. Scared me. What's your favorite ocean? Wow, we're going to the bottom barrel now. I'm asking what your favorite ocean is. Hey guys, what's your favorite ocean? Fuck it, do you have one? Hit me with it. Brutals. I'm tired of you guys, honestly. I'm so sick of you. Who's left? I'm done. Specific, you're a fucking ignoramus. We got the frosted cake. The boss man sure is fussy about cake. Reckon we got him the best one though. If I'd me again, do you remember me from before? You hit me on my skull and I died a little bit, but now I'm okay. This is because of the modern medicine miracles of the fucking— oh! I broke his speech center. He can't talk anymore. Now he's screwed. Hey, how you gonna talk for your spelling bee of coming up, buddy? I broke your speech center. Oh my god! Watch my legendary technique spin. I win. It's just that easy. I broke his speech center again. He'll never talk in the second trilogy. The second what? Odyssey? They're gonna make another. First off, that implies there's a trilogy, and they're gonna make another one. This is one game. It's a little icy. I don't like it. Things are getting too spicy for the pepper, dare I say. I'll tank that shit. I don't mind. If it means killing you. Oh. 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 Yeah, you're dead. The way they don't even have names, they're just brutal. I mean, like, look at them. They don't matter. Wait. Oh, I thought it was like the same. Oh, no, these are orange. Okay, I just missaw when I grabbed that other one. These aren't the star color, but they're this lovely orange. Look at that. That's like delicious. That looks like tasty, right? I don't know. To me, it looks tasty. I want to bite it. I want to suckle it. You guys ever do that when you're younger? When you don't want to just eat a whole orange? Okay, this is gonna probably sound like something. I feel like this is something only I ever did, even though I knew friends that did this. But I'm gonna believe that I'm gonna say this, and you guys are gonna be like, question mark? But I didn't want to peel whole oranges, so I'd cut them, and I'd bite into the slice and just like sip the juice out, and then like leave that, and that's done. Hello, a single power moon has opened this. It's not this barrier, it's a different one. Away I go. I hate oranges as a kid, so I never ate them. Okay, well, that's not helpful. This is Rango. The green is topper. The girl is... The green's the top? Oh, I didn't know. Oh! I tricked you like the fool you are. You fell for my ruse, and now I will defeat you. Raging fire! I love that fucking Pokemon episode. It's so good. And then his execute finds other executors, and they keep coming to the town. They're going, Executor. And he's like, using my magic and your Charmander, we might be able to find the way to drive them away. And the Charmander's going, Charge! And he's going raging fire. But Charmander's getting so tired. It's a little baby. It's getting so tired. It's working so hard. And then Ash is like, you can do it, Charmander. I believe in you. And for Ash, Charmander goes, Char! And then fucking evolves and goes, Charmeleon. I love that episode. But then after that, Charmeleon's a fucking asshole. So like, it was cool that like it was evolved through love, and it stayed through hatred. But then of course the later stuff happens. There's a little bit of a difference and a twist even. I need to go back to grab that later. I forgot that's gonna like put me back in the first area. I don't like that. But like then Charmeleon like evolves out of like anger that it can't chase fucking Leopardon. No. Fucking Charizard. No, Aerodactyl. Yeah. So it becomes a Charizard so it can't chase Aerodactyl, and it gets mad that it can't fly, so it grew wings to fly. And then eventually it gets frozen by a Poliwrath, and then Ash stays up all night making sure it's okay, and that's where they reunite their bond and become true friends. And then Ash is so powerful, but he's too powerful now, so they have to get rid of Charizard. Brother, my brother. I bite into an apple and suck the juice from the apple. No, I wouldn't do that. You're a freak for that. I'm joking. You're not a freak. I just never did that one. You're a freak for that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. Topper is a he, him, butch that tops. Oh, yeah. Awesome. 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 Awesomeness. Vanest. Osa. We don't like osas here. Osa, in my language, that's wasp. They're fine creatures. They fucking are sometimes assholes, you know? Oh, but there's like 700 billion wasps. You know what I mean? Everyone knows what you mean. There's like one main wasp that people are talking about. You know, so that guy from Funger? I don't like that. Do people call it Funger? Do I play those games? People have like different runs in them. Like there's also like censorship mods, so like you don't like have the fucking, you know. But like even if you've like seen a run of the game, unless you've seen them all, if you're watching someone play it, it's probably gonna be a little bit different, to be honest. Because there tends to be quite a few endings, and it also is dependent on like what characters you keep alive and stuff, you know. I've always thought about possibly playing it. I don't know if people would care. I don't know if people have hair. That was nothing. I'm sorry. Foss, up and down. Mikey's come to town from the USA. Lost in Japan. Star of Lily Moo. Everything is all new. Sorry. That's Kappa Mikey. Hey, here, out in the street. Don't you know the man is Kappa Mikey? I didn't watch that much. I watched like bits of it. But like I was never like super Kappa Mikey styled. You know, I just liked listening to the intro when it came on sometimes. I'm pretty interested in Fear and Hunger. See, that's specifically, I didn't know if you were. I thought like for some reason that wasn't your cup of tea. But I've been interested in it for like years, you know? Back before there was Termina. Now there's Termina, you know? And I think I wanna give it a Pepsi's chance in hell. I wanna give it a try. Shit's hard though. You know, that's a toughie game. What if it was a puppy's chance in hell? Wait, that's sad. Puppies don't go to hell. You know who goes to hell? I feel like I should have kept those Goombas big. No! I tried to save it. I still fucked up. Ain't nobody knows me. Ain't nobody hear me. Ain't nobody found me. Lost in these. We're not going too much longer. Not because of this. Reminder, I am like, this is late, and I'm fresh off the busiest shift. I'm just happy we got anything done, you know? I was a little worried that like we'd have to take another break day, and like I'm fine with break days. I am, and I know it's not letting you guys down. No, it's not letting the channel down. Whatever, you know, we're healthy about it. It's just specifically, I really wanted to stream. You know, I was just kind of excited. I just wanted to, I like this, you know, so I wanted to do it. So I was a little bummed about the idea of possibly doing, like, another, like, you know? Spaghetti is made, I'm a content Italian boy. You know, tomatoes aren't even from Europe. I just think that's kind of funny. You know? So, like, there's, like, the famous, like, oh, the Italians and the tomatoes, you know, like the pasta. Ain't even from Europe. That's, like, not even from the continent you guys are from. You know? Like, it's... Like, tomatoes are from here. Until we went to the Americas, like, Europeans, there was no tomatoes there. I just think it's an interesting little tidbit. Sorry, I had to bring something up. God. And he burps. Oh my God, do I burp? That's what it is. I was wondering what I need the height for. It's you. That was not what I needed the height for at all. I could have just done the wall jump. Is there not like another Goomba? I'll be like, I love a tall Goomba. This is the perfect time for it, you know? Tall Goomba. Huge. Oh well. Classic, just regular spaghetti's a good time too. Ain't nothing no wrong with that. Sorry, Fitz. Fitz doesn't like the word nothing. They believe that everything can always be something, which is fair. That's a good, like, that's a, like, the nice way to, like, say stuff. But, like, you know, nothing from nowhere, I'm nowhere and all. Wait, I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm not even gonna take over these guys yet. I did not foresee this. Yeah, no more I didn't see that coming or something like that. Or like, oh man, I fucked up. Just, I did not foresee it. I'm just a stuffing pasta kind of guy. I'm fine with just classic pasta on its own. Fitz, you're part of like the regular, like the usual. That's not a unique thing to say. We're saying the unique thing. You're out there being like, yeah, I'm average Joseph today. That's you. Sorry, dude. That's you. Yeah, I knew there was something there. Call me boring? I guess, sure, if you think not having plain pasta, which is like, you know, nothing. If you think that's, whatever. You know what makes you happy, buddy? And I slide over. Get out of my face! Sorry, they bothered me. Really saying I'm the normal, typical thing? Yeah, because I'm hyping us up a bit. I didn't say you were boring. I said you were normal. So that means officially you did think normal means boring when you told me I was a normal type. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. That's fine. I finally get to see what you meant. You know? I literally knew that was what you were thinking, and now here's the proof. I fucking knew it. I hate you. Hold up, little guy. I'll be right there. I just want to collect this money and money. And me. It's money and money and me. I need more money. I need wealth. I don't like these clouds. Can I be the one to say it? I don't like them. I suck. Let's try that again. That was embarrassing. I was too busy talking about I don't like the clouds and they punished me for my, Insidious. You guys ever watch Insidious? No. Yeah, there's Insidious. That's a movie. Okay. I didn't watch Insidious. You ever watch Sinister with Bagul? I watched Sinister with Bagul. He was fucking weird. I don't think I like that movie, you know? That's when Bagul's like, watch these tapes. I watch these tapes and people die. Wah! And now your kid's gonna kill you. Wah! You should watch the tapes. You should watch the tapes. It's like, Bagul, what the fuck, dude? What's your deal, man? Also, Bagul is so funny, dude. That's such a funny name. I'm not Ghoul. I'm Bagul. It's the B-Ghoul, dude. We gotta be careful. That's B-Ghoul. Well, I mean, Fitz, I refuse to just say Faith is different. I'm giving props to the OG. I'm giving props to OG Exorcism. That did something new at the time, you know? Everything else feels like it's trying to chase Exorcism, but I'm gonna give Exorcism the props. I think it deserves that. For being like the one that like started the shenanigans, you know? Not saying it's a movie I generally enjoy or something, but I'm at least gonna give it props. I don't really care how much for Exorcism. Hey buddy, you look cool as hell. I just don't find it compelling. I mean, again, like I said, it's not something I personally enjoy, but I'm still gonna give it the props. Like, you ain't even listening. What do I possess? What do I steal? You. I'm gonna steal your body. Do you mind? Lone Racer will come out? Okay, they're not confident. Don't worry, I'll possess their soul and body. I'm a good guy. I'm a hero. I'm a Mario, Mario. Hey, I'll try to possess you immediately, I'm sorry. Hey, what's up, buddy? How you feeling?
No race, I don't want to. The other racers are too serious, I don't stand a chance. If someone else wanted to race, they would be welcome to take my place.
And by take your place, you mean take over your body. They didn't mean this, Mario. They didn't mean this, Mario. They just said, hey, someone can race in the thing. And you're fucked up, Mario. You're a demon. Oh, this is demonic possession. Okay, Fitz, turn it off. You don't care anymore.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yawn? Oh, that's Fitz when I talk about friends. There we go. See, I circle back. That's what I do. That's what I do.
Finally, now we can start the race. Then force for the track was Are you ready to race?
That don't happen to me. I almost spelled it like callback. Do you know what's all about the boom? I miss Adam Cole. Hope he's doing okay. Like, I know he's doing like Twitch streaming stuff, and that's awesome. But like, you know, he's been gone for a good while because them damn old injuries. Multiple concussions ain't great, you know. In a row, scary stuff. I hope at the very least, like, he can do stuff he wants to, even if it's not wrestling, you know? Because, like, the scary thing about those, like, how bad those concussions were, he couldn't even get in a car, you know? You get in a car and, like, done. Your fucking brain explodes, basically. It's fucked. I'm hoping he can at least just do stuff like that. Who cares about wrestling if he can do stuff like that? That's like Big E, right? Big E basically officially said that he's, like, done. He's never gonna wrestle again. And I'm happy, because he's saying that he can live without pain right now. That's all I wanted once I, like, found out that, like, he was hurt. Like, it was a scary injury he had. So, like, the fact that he can live and he's not in pain, that's awesome, dude. That makes me happy. I have no qualms. How many laps is this? What's a race for this for fucking fools? How many laps? It says 2 or 3 up there. Read, Jim. I was too busy watching my snowmen. These aren't snowmen. I'm gonna teach you guys a thing or two about power. Man, you never mock this fucking walrus again, okay? Not walruses, but I stole his body, and now he's gonna be champion. And they're gonna be like, what? Oh, you took, oh, that's cheating. This is what they're gonna start doing in the future. I'm gonna lap these guys. They're gonna start doing this in the future. They're gonna have, like, athlete that's not very good, and they're gonna put Messi's brain in him, a la Kenjaku. And then, like, fucking, like, Messi's gonna be doing cool soccer things in this new guy's body, and they're gonna be like, whoa, that's fucked up, dude. This is the future. Supersonic Snowman, your prize is a multi-moon. Thanks. That's like what seals do when they go like... I like when they do that. It makes me happy. That makes me smile. Just normal men. I always think about just normal men. That shit's so funny to me. You got a multimillionaire! I just died. My muscles keep doing this thing where they go like slack or like this entire day. I was talking to Dean and I just go, like I just fall apart. And welcome to Shiveria, the natural formation of the. That's it. We're done. Okay. Okay. That's a good place to stop it, I feel. I'm tired now. I'm tired. We got a good run. I said it wouldn't be long, you know? I promised on my soul, and I didn't do the thing I normally do, where I say I promise, and I don't go through with my promise, and I fucking, like, stop actually having it, like, be a short thing. I do that too often. But this time, no, it was real short. It was good. It's fine. You know? We're good. We're fine. Gamers. I'm done. Your stream is acceptable? Don't ever say that to us. Like, I know we're friends, so you can say to me, don't ever say that to someone. That's like a mean thing to say to someone. The stream was acceptable. It was passable. Tier 1. Wait. Oh, yo! Just in time! 75 months of Galar! That's my guy, dude. That's my friend. That's my fucking buddy. That's my tag team partner, dude. We're gonna win the gold. We're gonna win the gold. That's the go Eagle. I'm happy you made it, buddy. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so tired. Look at me. I want to turn these lights off. Maybe just like sit. I could talk to some people, like my buddies, maybe. But like, I'm done. I'm done. Thank you all so much for stopping by. It was a treat. It was fun. I think that was a damn good Odyssey stream, despite it being short. We had a lot of fun. I was on top of my game, despite the low energy I had. And again, that's low energy for me, so I guess it's a little scary. But that being said, thank you guys for stopping by. It was a treat. It was awesome. I'm out of here. I'll catch you tomorrow probably, unless that's somehow meant to be a super stressful day too. But I don't think so. But new content coming soon. I know we just had a video, but now that we're entering the phase of them constantly being made, because I have something to prove. But there's stuff coming out. I'm excited for it. See you then. See you for streams. See you whenever. I'm in the Discord at all times. I'm not active on social media. I was gonna say, like, you can follow me on Twitter and see what I say. I used to have that. I feel like part of me wants to still have something there, because like sometimes when I follow creators and stuff, I want to see what they say about certain stuff, right? But like, I don't want to join their fucking Discord. But unfortunately, I'm making it so people have to join a Discord. But I kind of don't want to post anywhere either. So I was thinking, maybe if I have a thought or a funny thing I want to say, YouTube post. There's a YouTube post. I'll just post it around the channel. Bada boom, easy as that. But until then, be brave. My G-Brimers, stay kind, never gump. And of course, too, sweet me. Bimbos. Not you, Lemonstein. You weren't allowed.